famous person and all.
Okay, hi. Today, today we don't actually have a lot to talk about, but let's just try to find a topic to talk about anyway.
What? What do you use my phone
We're
for?
gonna use the most advanced technology right now, which is AI, to find a topic to talk about.
Okay. Should we ask voice chat? Do you use voice chat or what?
Whatever, just bring the topic.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I want to introduce you to this new app actually. Like Claw. Have you ever heard about Claw before?
No.
I want to try it. Maybe like it could probably work or something. So, what do you want to say to Claude?
Hey, Cloud.
Oh, hold on. Let me just. Yeah, I don't ask. Uh,
Hey, Cloud. Give me a topic to talk about.
okay, my name is Nara. It's like oh, stop. Okay, let me try again.
Give me a random topic to talk about.
Oh, how about this? What's something you've learned recently that totally surprised you? Could be anything. Something about how the world works. Something about yourself, whatever. I'm curious what stuck with you lately.
Alright, what is something that you've learned recently that surprised you? You're gonna answer that?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
But you asked the question though.
Well, we have to have a conversation.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna answer it first.
Sure.
I have just learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube. It's been so many years since my first time to touch a Rubik's Cube and try to solve it, and it was really hard. But today, in my present day, in my college day, I learned that there's some algorithm to that. You don't really need to think that much about how to make this side in the same color, this side in the same color. No, you just have to remember the pattern, how the combination of how to say how the combination of warna is that counts as code switching? No, code switching is full sentence and then full sentence in English and full sentence in Indonesia.
Okay.
Begitu. So that I just learned Rubik's cube in 3 months. Yeah, I learned a lot. So I learned the bagaimana mengatakannya. CFOP method, which is we have to make cross first, and then we're gonna find the first layer, so the second layer, and then the third layer. So it surprised me that, wow, me, someone who is dumb enough to understand math or else can solve a Rubik's cube, which makes me look really smart. Like the fact that people think about someone who can solve Rubik's is smart, it really makes me, wow, I think I'm smart like that. What about you?
You sounded like Sir Daniel. Me? I don't know. Lately, I've been fiddling with my computers a lot. I mean, laptops a lot. I recently bought my laptop back when I was like around in first April or something. I received my laptop actually, but when I bought it, it was like 26, 28 March. So it was arrived around like a week or something, and yeah, I recently learned how to um, basically know how to use a laptop basically,
Oh,
and basically I know what to perform. I have to handle the settings. It's still in Windows 10. It's still not in Windows 11 yet because I don't really want to use Windows 11. I have heard a lot of bad things about Windows 11 actually, but it doesn't mean that Windows 11 is that bad. It just think that Windows 10 is probably more, how do I say it? Just more easier to use, I guess.
so what is it that make you think Windows is bad? Apakah ada artikel ataupun
No, no, it's not. Windows 10 is bad. Like the OS is not bad. Windows 10. No, I say it's Windows 11 that I don't really want to
oh yeah,
upgrade it to.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So
I guess that's
why?
all. No, I don't know. Just that I don't really feel like switching to a new OS. From what I've seen using my classmate laptop, I've seen a lot of features that I don't really quite know what they are for. And sometimes I just feels like those features are just there to take up your storage and your performance
Mhm.
basically. And I feel like that probably just make it like a hindrance or something.
Mm.
And I'm also I don't know, I don't want to get too political about this, if you know what I mean, but I heard that there's a lot of spying compared, I mean, like, there's always going to be a spy, okay? But I'm saying like it's also involving with AI, with the AI software and all that. It also involves a lot of parties outside of Microsoft. So that's that, and I don't really like to involve my activity with all those AI stuff that spy on your laptop for no reason other than to just collect your data and maybe sell it to someone else that you don't know of. Okay, I mean, I might get too political about this. I don't know about that.
Well, we actually opened our conversation with AI, right?
Uh,
Now, what do you think about AI? Bagaimana AI dalam pikiran
but
Anda?
frankly, it's useful. I'm not saying that it's bad to use AI. There are a lot of benefits of using an AI tools, and pretty much it's very useful amongst students, amongst the college students, amongst the classmates of mine. But AI can also it can be both like a how do I say it? It's like a double-edged sword, and
Oh, it's just like pedang bermata dua.
yeah. So it can be used as a tool, but it can also be used as a weapons. In also weapons in terms of attacking yourself and attacking others and yourself. What I mean by that is that I think we're getting too much reliance on AI at this point. We don't really use any of like traditional method of looking up an actual articles and how to thus reduce yourself based on your understanding and how to form like a conclusion towards that search. Now we're just relying on AI on everything basically in terms of like research and all that. But it doesn't mean that it's bad in per se though. But I heard that if we're getting too much reliance on AI at this point, that the traditional method is probably died out at this point, and it's very bad because we still need a deduction skill to have in order for us to solve you know basic tasks to do a lot of basic tasks and all that stuff involving if you are in an academic environment, of course. But I'm yapping a lot. I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, that's okay. So
That's just my opinion. Honestly, I've just read a lot of stuff that is very
yeah, in my
biased.
opinion, I have the same opinion as you. That AI can be really, really useful, but it also can become very dangerous, because yeah, we are humans, and when we get what we want easily, it reduces our productivity. We became too lazy. Like there's this task. You just can't check it on ChatGPT and udah selesai. Gue mau tidur. Like that. I think your brain doesn't work that much after the rising of AI nowadays.
Why is it much now?
How do you think?
What do I think?
Do you
After the
think
raising of AI,
AI can replace humans' work?
not per se humans' work. It can replace. It can probably make jobs easier. To be honest, you're still in control. You still need to make a prompt on how to design yourself by making a prompt in AI. So it still involves human work. It doesn't mean that AI is fully just going to take over all your job and all that. I mean, even like if you want to take an AI as a job, you still need to program it to work it in there. And of course, you still need human for that. So AI is not totally going to take over your job, and besides, like AI is now it's just being used as a software tools, most specifically to like programs or writing a task. Doesn't mean that you can do like other basic stuff like management or picking up employees, for example. It still needs human work. So to say that replacing humans' job is kind of a bogus statement, not gonna lie.
Uh, yeah, that's. But I think we are using too much English.
Too much English.
Yes, because
Okay.
we need 15 extracts of code
Which is
switching.
to Malay, hello. Apa ni? Semuanya bahasa
Can you
Inggeris.
search? Can you search it up for me? What is the meaning of code mixing again?
Code mixing or
Code
switching?
switching again.
Okay.
Sorry, pardon.
Okay.
Pardon me. So then,
You know, it's quite ironic. We're talking about the dangers of usage of AI, but we use also AI too.
I bet you pardon.
I beg your pardon. Alright, what is something that you learned recently that
Tell me the explanation of code switching.
Code switching is fascinating. So it's basically when people flip between different languages or dialects depending on who they're talking to or where they are. Like, someone might speak one way with their family and completely differently at work, or with friends from a different background. What really gets me about it is how automatic it is. People aren't usually thinking about
Stop.
it.
this one. There you go.
Give me an example of code switching between Indonesian and English.
Sure. So imagine someone who's Indonesian American talking to their parents at home. They might say something like, Ibu, aku sudah makan tapi aku masih lapar, which is mostly Indonesian. But then 5 minutes later with their co-workers, they'd say, hey guys, I already ate, but I'm still hungry, in English. But here's where it gets interesting. Sometimes people do both at once. Like mid-sentence they might say, I'm going ke rumah sekarang, mixing English and Indonesian together. It depends on who they're with and what feels natural in that moment. Does that match what you were thinking?
So, based on
Based on this statement,
of
so we need to become Jaxel.
based on the statement of Cloud AI
Oh wait, we're still talking? Oh no.
that we have to be Jaxel for this one. Okay.
I don't know how to be Jaxel today. It's so fucking cringe. I'm sorry. Oh,
Hey.
blur that out. Profanity, I'm sorry.
We're gonna cut that.
Okay.
Sorry, though. Do you have something do you have someone in your mind? Right.
I have someone in mind, like
Someone that personally interests you,
personally interests me,
yang membuatmu tertarik dengannya.
like in their skills, in their fame, their wealth, in their what? Like exactly what you mean?
Whatever it is.
Honestly, I have a lot of people in my mind,
Oh,
but say that there's specific one person that I think about. There's not really. I mean,
pick one.
big one. I don't know. I honestly don't know. There's so many people that I have in mind. Possibly like. Do you know Gabe Newell?
No.
He's the founder of Steam, the CEO of Steam.
CEO of Steam.
So I don't know why, but he's.
What makes you interested in him?
What makes me interested in him? I'm really curious on what would happen if, God forbid, I mean, not God forbid, like, although that if, like,
Oh, that is also an example of code switching between English and Arabic.
good idea.
Alhamdulillah, brother.
You did. Okay. So, like, I'm wondering, like, how does the CEO, like, how are they going to find another CEO in order to take over Fab until Gabe Newell passed away? So I was really wondering about that. And there's a lot of speculation that, may probably hire his son to take over Steam CEO, or they probably hire another person, like an investor or something, in order to take over CEO. And once that happened, of course, it's not gonna be the same experience as he used to be, as you know, as
Yes.
back then. But honestly, that's game stuff. I don't want to talk about game stuff. That's for kids. That's for childish behavior.
Yeah, that's fine. Steve was fun. Steve was fun.
I
You know,
mean, we are focusing on more academic environment. I don't want to talk about that. It's maybe if you can take away, like, Gabe Newell is a successful entrepreneur. He designs team, and how to create businesses and all that, and how to handle a company like a true CEO. Like, comparing to, like, I think, in my opinion, Gabe Newell is probably the best CEO of all the CEO, like any other company out there. Any other company like that, like Steam, like CEO of Gabe Newell, CEO of Steam, is possibly one of the top 10, the best CEO of all in the world. It's also one of the, I don't know if he's one of the top 100. I think he is, maybe. Yeah, he's one of the top 100 richest person in the world.
the thing I like about Steam is mereka selalu memberikan diskon yang besar.
It's true. Oh, there's so many of them.
in every what is it, important day like winter
Events
important event like winter,
Uh,
summer, they give a lot of discounts, and I'm happy for that. We can play game legally and
make it and
cheap.
achievement. Yeah.
Murah. So I love you, Pak CEO.
Give Newell, yes, yeah.
I love you.
And I like him about that, though. With all the companies around, like greedy company and company that's making a lot of bad decisions, like Gabe Newell just doesn't do nothing and he wins, and that's what I like about him. And that's one person, another person in mind. There's a lot of person. Wow, what am I thinking about person?
What about someone Indonesian?
Indonesian?
Indonesian.
Indonesians. That's quite strange. I never really thought about that before. I never really think about any Indonesian person. I think of a lot of people that is actually outside of Indonesians.
Oh, for Indonesian, I have some favorite persons. One of them is Muhammad Hatta. Muhammad Hatta is our national hero, our second vice president, and he's also the founder of Koperasi, which is really help a lot of people. The thing that I like about Muhammad Hatta is kesukaannya kepada buku.
Interesting.
Even his, how do you say that? His mahar, even his mahar is a book that he created himself, and then he gave it to her
wife.
That's so, I think that's so romantic. That is like the most romantic way possible to ever to be engaged to. How
What do you want to say? I have
the most romantic things dalam percintaan untuk diberikan kepada seseorang tercinta. So I love Hatta. That's it.
Do you like books, Bill?
I like books.
Like what?
I liked books.
I liked books.
I liked books. You know, when I was 7, I think. When I was 7, that I first learned how to read something, how to read books, how to read whatever, and that got me excited. I got excited that even like the words from this kotak or words from all over the place, I read it out. I read it aloud, so that makes me feel weird or seems strange, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed a lot of books, and then for somehow when I got into my elementary, or not elementary, when I got into my junior high school, I I lost my passion in reading. I don't know why.
You don't read anymore after that?
Yeah,
You
I
still
don't.
read or like?
I'm still reading right now, but I don't find any excitement like I was several years ago.
So maybe it's your book. Maybe you have read different book or something.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me getting older.
Is it the same book as you used to read back when you were like 7 years old or something?
Yes.
Oh, and you still don't find it
Yeah.
seven.
I love astronomy. I love physics. I love mathematics. I love mathematics. No, no.
That's what? Hold on. You like physics, mathematics, a lot of astronomy. That's a math book. Like you love reading numbers and all that, right?
Yeah.
And theories.
When I was 11, I already know the solar system's planets. I already know which planet is outside our Sabuk Kuiper and inside
Sabuk
our
Kuiper?
Sabuk Kuiper.
What is that?
It's just like bongkahan-bongkahan batu yang melingkari dalam salah suatu tata surya.
So
Yeah.
hold on, hold on. Can you expand that a bit? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like that even like I thought like maybe around. Is it around Earth? Is it
Yeah.
sekitaran
No,
bumi?
it's not around Earth. It's outside Earth.
It's outside Earth.
Mm.
Oh, but is it near Earth or like is it near other planet, other like Mars?
Yeah, it's close to Mars. It's close to Mars.
Ah, so that's where the asteroid come from that hit Earth actually.
So
Interesting.
there's something that you said you call saku kuiper right now. Yeah, I get a lot of things about astronomy. I love astronomy, but mathematics makes me feel like I don't belong there. You know?
Why is that?
Maybe it's the way the teacher teach about mathematics that makes me hate mathematics, or just me that can comprehend to calculate such numbers. I don't know. So I like the theories, but no to the counting, to the mathematical thing.
You like the theory, but not actually doing the theory. That's relatable actually. I mean, yeah, I don't really understand mathematics. What do you IPA, right? Kamu IPA kan? Ya, aku IPS. So we are very different person.
We got IPS friends here.
Yeah, so we're all talking.
So, bagaimana keseharianmu selama di jurusan IPS?
Me? Honestly, it's just casual. There's not much that I can tell you about. I don't really join any organization nor any activity. I just go home after long day's work. After a long day's study.
How's the class situation?
Oh yeah, well, my class situation. That's quite interesting to talk about. I think like in the first grade, I think around 2022, 2023, yeah, around that years I think, or 21. What year do you go to the high school? The first year?
Aku pergi.
No, that's fine. Code switching, yes. Yeah, it's good, right? Yeah, good.
You have to code switching.
Okay, aku.
Do not use English too much.
Okay.
We are Indonesian. SMA ya?
Ya.
Aku SMA 2021 nggak salah.
Berarti sama kita. 2021 lah tuh. Kelas. Ya itu waktu itu COVID. Jadi kami kan situasinya beda daripada sekolah sekolah biasa gitu kan. Pakai masker, masih pakai online meeting. Pandemic, yeah. So honestly, it's interesting. Jadi kan banyak kan ya orang juga nggak terbiasa karena apa itu. Jadi orang memang gimana ya? Kalau dibilang kurang akrab lah awal-awal. Ya, banyak orang nggak bikin karena itu banyak kan online, nonton orang YouTube, nonton orang di internet. Orang-orang apa kan main game pula kan.
Yes.
Jadi waktu itu isolasi. Waktu itu berisolasi kan orang masih di rumah, jadi mereka tidak terbiasa langsung untuk berbicara tatap muka setelah pandemi selesai. So yeah, all the times in my class just silent and very very like a serene type of environment. Serene environment.
Serene environment.
So I don't know why. I think like back then in my homeland, usually in the morning. I usually go to the morning. And it's so cold and it's so serene. It's so quiet. It's like a fog. Like you're in a sea of fog or something. I'll say that, and that I want to explain it. But after a couple of years, after like maybe like ketika like mungkin
Sudah saling
kelas
mengenal.
nah
Sudah saling mengenal.
nah yeah, we also like finally get akrab again.
Having fun.
Just a bit. Not much.
Well, I had so much fun in my senior high school. Senior high school really changed me a lot. I was an introvert person. Maybe I still am, but senior high school makes me more open to a conversation to people, make me lebih percaya diri untuk berbicara dan berkomunikasi dengan orang lain. So thank you for all of my friends in senior high school. You are really great.
You still have your friend in college?
In college?
Do you have any friend from your school that is in college? It may be different degree though.
Yeah, different degree. I still do, but different degree. So
We
we met rarely.
Oh,
We met rarely. And you know, my friends at senior high school, my friends in my class friend was about 34 people, and these 34 people have come all across the world. No,
across the world?
no, not the world. All across Indonesia.
Ah, it's like American
Ada
saying
yang
across the world, but instead they speak about American.
Ada yang kerja, ada yang kuliah tapi jauh,
Stay.
ada yang kuliah tapi beda jurusan. I really miss them a lot. I really miss the era when we have the same room, the same class, talk about the same subject, talk about the same teacher. That makes me miss senior high school era. Do you miss your senior high school?
That question still got me thinking a lot. Ups and downs. There's a lot of ups and
Ups and
downs in high
downs.
school. So I say it's both miss, both sometimes. When I'm thinking about missing high school, I'm thinking about the good moment. But then there's some moments that I don't really want to remember anymore, and that got me like thinking, oh, do I miss high school? I have no idea. Might be thinking, you know, I am the only person that is very fluent in English. Of course, you can tell everyone in high school, but and that makes me like, how do I say, very unique of a person. I'm known as the guy who may be like a foreigner in the high school. So basically, when people talk to me, they usually speak in their formal language. I'm rarely ever, not rarely. Amongst my friends, sure, we speak local languages, okay? But like, amongst my other classmates, we speak very, very formal language, I think, if I remember correctly. Do you want to know? What,
I don't know.
You don't want to know?
Of course I want. Of course I want.
No, I was like, I don't know what I'm actually talking about, like before. How are you? You go in English in high school? Do you have some?
My senior high school was my era of really digging into English. For the first, like in elementary school or junior high school, I rarely speak English. I don't even understand a single word. Maybe a bit because I watch a lot of movies, so I know I like you means aku menyukaimu, I love you, thank you, and then that like that I know it. And some vocabularies like umbrella, I learned it all too. But to have a real conversation or to hear a real English speaking, no, I can't understand it at all.
Can understand it.
But when I joined my senior high school, I have this program. This program called Excellent English Camp. So there, I got scholarship. Scholarship. I don't need to pay for that less. You can call that program less. sebuah les di mana kita belajar
Course.
di mana kita belajar bahasa Inggris selama satu periode.
Interesting. So what class do you go into that? Like, when did you join that program? What class are you when you joined that program?
10.
10 class.
10.
Very
Really
first.
time after PPKMB.
Wow.
PPKMB.
That's
No,
really-
not PPKMB. But we call it Matsama.
Okay. So how do you find out about the program? Did you find it through the news or like your friends?
The teachers just put me on the list.
Oh, that's it.
On the list of kelas unggulan instead.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got pretty high scores during my tes masuk. So I got on that kelas unggulan list. So that kelas unggulan. Oh yeah, there's two kelas unggulan.
Oh my God.
There's two kelas unggulan in my senior high school. The first one is English class, and second one is Olympiade class. So I got in English class. There, I met a lot of amazing people. I met a lot of amazing tutor from Pare, Kediri. They are from Pare, Kediri. There, for around 7 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon. Afternoon, right?
5 p.m. Yeah, 5 afternoon. Yeah.
5 in the afternoon, we totally speak English. The tutor, he doesn't care about our grammar. He doesn't care about our vocabulary. He just wants us to speak English. No Indonesian at all.
Only English, even if the English is broken.
He didn't want to respond to us when we speak in Indonesian, so we have to speak in English. But let me tell you, it was fun. It was fun to see your friends' mistakes. It was fun to be recognized as number one grammar hero, like, or grammar police, like that. It was really fun.
Okay.
So that makes me fall in love in English. And then in the end, after I graduated, I chose English major. So now I am here because of that program.
Alright, that's good.
What about you? What was really your experience with English?
My experience with English?
Yes. Bagaimana kamu bisa menyukai bahasa penjajah dunia?
Oh my God.
English almost conquer every other country in the world.
True. It is originally from England. Honestly, it's a long story, like the colonialism itself. It's a long history, actually.
Long history.
I have no idea. I think that I learned English, I basically got indoctrinated. You know what indoctrinizes? Like, when you got basically adapt into the environment you are in. My environment back then, I was not actually speaking to any other English speaker, actually. I'm mostly focusing on relying on just movies and films and music and games and all that when I was a kid. And that's basically my life. Yeah, I joined a lot of fandom and I just take an interest in English. I just hear so many, and I mean so many English words from internet at this point that I am just, my mind is just English all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was really rare.
So I was just, because of that, my vocabulary is kind of messed up, kind of like it's like how do I say? It's like a weird structure of a domino. I'll say that it's not even a line. There's one tall dynamo. Dynamo, is that you call domino? Domino, not domino, not dynamo. Domino.
Dynamo.
And there's another small domino, and there's another one that is not even the same order to make it as I fall very nicely, and I have to deliver the vocabulary. My vocabulary is mixed up with English and Indonesia, and always like that. So, of course, I think I I think the first time that I started to speak English back, I think was around my primary school, elementary school, if you want to
Elementary
call it.
school.
Yeah,
Really?
very early.
Very early.
Around I don't know, in the sixth grade,
Aku
something.
masih
Almost.
aku masih bahasa Banjar kayaknya. Enggak bahasa Indonesia, masih bahasa Banjar.
And yeah, I just started speaking at that before, after, like around the time when I'm about to graduate to from primary school and then goes to middle school. I started to take in a lot of interest in speaking English, and going to English schools. But in middle school we don't actually have English, by the way. We don't. I'm actually in Muhammadiyah, like Muhammadiyah, Sekolah Muhammadiyah, like it's a private school, and we're only just focusing on teaching about Islam, religions, and
Arabic.
memorizing Quran and fiqh, all the basic religion teaching, basically. So we don't really have English. I think if I remember correctly, maybe in like first seventh grade, I think we do have a bit of English, but after that we don't have any more English. We don't really learn any English, so we're just focusing on reading and teaching. So of course, I am. How do I say? I am becoming the most stand-up person of all the people in that doesn't speak English.
So you are becoming orang paling mencolok.
Yes, exactly. So because I'm usually speak a lot of English, I also drawn into so many English cultures around in the West. I say that I am pretty stand out in middle school, especially amongst religious teaching, of course. And yeah, a lot of people just seem to really ask me a lot of questions in English if they probably have some questions about English and all that stuff. I was deemed as that, even like in middle school. It started in middle school and then it transferred to high school. I was the person who is known for having a good English, at least like the person who speak English a lot. So they will ask me questions in English all the time.
So do you participated in any competition, any English competition?
I do.
When you were
Spelling bee.
Spelling bee.
But I actually in the second place, I think.
Oh.
I was making a lot of blunder. Yeah, even in chess, even like in real life, I make a lot of blunders. I guess it's probably why he lost his chess still. But yeah, I don't really participate in much of the contest, mainly because I don't really like joining an organization that much or activities or events. But I do really like that want to try out spelling bee. Maybe want to test out my English skills, and so far I get second places. So that's that.
Good enough.
Yeah, good enough, right? I guess. But that blunder is still make me pissed still to this day. I'm still mad about that blunder. But yeah, that's just what happened.
It is what it is.
It
is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But any other like competitions out there, I don't really join that much. But yeah, in terms of like asking questions in English or maybe like an exam or something, I usually the first person to ever
being asked
for a lot.
Being asked for contekan.
Yeah, that's just the reality.
So your friend contact you?
well, I don't know.
In terms of English,
in
terms of English.
I mean,
did your friend often contact you?
I mean, not really. I just want to know what exactly this means. Like how is this actually work in the exam? What the question actually meant. Not entirely answering it straight up, though. Yeah. But back then
it helps.
I'll say yeah. But back then, just because my English is like I speak English a lot and I'm seen a lot of influence in English doesn't mean that I am good in terms of my knowledge, my understanding, grammars and all that. It's like, how do I say? If I find the best way to describe myself as speaking English, it's like I am an 8th grader's speaking English in the US. I am basically like an 8th grader in the US speaking English. So that's what I am. So it's not like understanding about grammar, but I know it's like I talk like a native, like an native English speaker. So yeah, that's just me back then. I'm making a lot of blunders in this day, of course. That's just how it is.
Let's just see how long have we actually
Yeah, I don't know,
talked?
man.
We
Oh,
we have talked for 39. Oh my god, 40 minutes. Ah, that's a lot of